Yo, what's up, name's Jet1 and welcome back to some more Tales of Exilia. In the last episode, we tried to ride some wyverns. They're over here, by the way, which I think is really neat. But we tried to ride some wyverns all the way to Fennmont from Anjou, and we got attacked by a random monster in the clouds, knocked out of the sky. So we're back in Charlton, and currently our goal is to kick around for a bit while the wyverns heal. And what that means is we've got to talk to everybody in the party. We already talked to Rowan and the girls, so now we need to go find Jude and Alvin and be like, what's up, buddy? What's good? Also, look at the pigeons. Them some cool pigeons. I point them out because we have to wait a bit for everybody to load. I think important people load, because like Giselle was already loaded, and then our good buddy over here is loaded. What's good, Alvin?
What are you doing out here? Shouldn't you be recovering from your injury?
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Maybe I'm just plotting the best way to betray you again.
I mean, maybe, but hey.
At this point, I can't tell if you're joking.
Ooh, ouch. That's a low blow.
Kind of like all of those betrayals.
Drop the phony indignation.
It's like, oh, that's a low blow, but me selling you out multiple times isn't.
Tell me, what are your true intentions?
We went over this already. I want to take care of my mother.
And I believed you at first. Now, not so much.
Why?
Why? That one's easy. You said you needed to work with Exodus to take care of your mother. But, Exodus is not the king of Anjou, so if you're working with him, what are you doing that for?
You haven't severed all ties with Exodus. And yet, you've never attempted to assassinate me like the other Exodus agents.
Maybe the opportunity never presented itself. Maybe I'm plotting your hit right now.
You know, she could just beat you, right? You wouldn't get that off if you attempted it. Which is probably why he doesn't try. He knows.
That's it? You're not even gonna get mad or anything?
Being murdered would be unfortunate.
Yeah, I would say.
I wouldn't be able to protect this world anymore.
Unfortunate indeed. Then get out of my face and you won't have to worry about me killing you.
No. We want you to stick around. You're useful, even though I don't use you. And then we just leave. What was that for? That accomplished nothing. She didn't even see you.
Through and through.
She probably knew you were doing it, but she also likely didn't care. Okay, and then Jude's probably over here. I don't know who that is, and I don't care. I see the mark above their head, but I won't get distracted. There's Feather Guy. Jude. Where are you at? Is he not over here? Oh, he's probably in the inn, upon reflection. That would make sense. Let's see. And Alvin's gone from over there. And are we right? Is he in here? Jude? Jude? Can't find Jude. Okay. We already looked. This was where Alvin was. And then Jude's not like over in any of these. We circled around the other thing. So I guess we passed him out here? That or he's like part of the mandatory bit afterwards, I guess. Like you talk to everybody else and he's waiting when you come back. If I remember right, you have this same scene talking to people, but it goes backwards where he starts in town, so you talk to Alvin, then you come back. So you like come back, talk to people in the house, and then you wait at the gate for Mila.
It seems like forever ago that you were injured.
Have you figured out your mission? What you must do?
I just want to help you out.
I mean, that's as good as any mission.
I see.
But that's not all. I want to protect the spirits as well. You go to such lengths to protect humans, so it's only fair that I become strong enough to protect spirits too.
Makes sense to me.
You will strive to be our protector. A bold statement.
He's a bit of a bold kid when he wants to
Maybe
be.
I've been wrong about humans after all. I never imagined one of you wanting to protect our kind, let alone making it his mission. I'm almost speechless. I've never felt this happy. Now I really must destroy the Lance of Kresnik, for all our sakes.
The land
That
stands
reminds
no
me.
chance.
What are you planning on doing after you've destroyed the Lance?
Destroying the Lance and the Spyrex devices is merely one facet of my mission here. My whole reason for existing hasn't changed.
So you'll return to Nia Kara and live the way you did before?
Unless anything else comes up, probably.
Most likely.
That's not
But
too
with
bad.
Exodus around, won't your life still be in danger?
Okay, if we can destroy the Lance of Kresnik, I don't think Exodus can do much of anything.
Also likely.
Okay, maybe not. They must know more than I do, probably.
What you need is a bodyguard, someone to watch your back.
Are you volunteering?
Are you offering to stay with me?
Is that possible?
If that's what you decide to do, then you should do it. I'll need to create some story to keep you by my side.
I mean, I can come up with one for you easy. Ivor's an idiot, so I'm replacing him.
Really? Thank you.
I mean, I like Ivor, but he's an idiot. And
It's
Jude
the
would be
least
better.
I can do. You're the reason I'm standing here right now, preparing to fulfill my mission. I'm the one who should be thanking you.
Huh? Oh, no, you don't have to do that. We haven't even gotten to the real fight yet.
Excuse me? We've gotten in several real fights, I'll have you know.
Good point.
Oh, just the pair I was looking for. Your wyverns have fully recovered.
Right on time. Just
Let's
as we could
return to the
actually use them
plaza.
again.
Okay,
Time for more Monster Hunter stories. Alright, party members changed. We got Jude back. I'll put in the stat points when we get everybody back. Because I put in Mila's stat points. But everybody else was out of the party. Shoot, what was the monster's name again? I was trying to remember.
where's Alvin?
I think it was the Terror Bronc? I don't remember.
He hasn't shown up yet. He's probably figuring out his next lie.
Possibly.
That's not true.
What does everyone else think of Alvin? Would you feel safe going into battle with him?
He's just trying to help out his mom, right? I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff.
I worry he himself will be unable to deal with that way of life much longer.
I can agree with that. He's kind of unraveling. And Elise is like, ah, whatever.
Don't forget, Alvin was the one who saved me from the bad guys.
Ooh, fair point. Tipo turning on Elise.
What do you think?
We'll need to keep up our guard around him until he reveals his hand. He remains trustworthy in battle, at least.
Well, I mean, it'd be kind of hard for him to betray us in the middle of a fight because then the monsters would just eat him.
No, it's not polite to talk about someone behind his back.
It's not behind your back if you're looking at us. Then it's to your face. Just not directly to your
I
face.
don't care.
It's indirectly to your face. We're bouncing off the wall to your face. Trick shots.
What can I say? You guys are my only allies.
What about the bowl on your arm? He's been helping you the whole time.
That makes everyone. Let's be off.
Ready for adventure.
Please wait.
Rowan, are you really gonna fight with your old buddy?
It has to be this way, plays full
It is
blast.
my fault that Noctigal became the man he is. I am prepared to fight him when the time comes.
You have our support.
Don't worry, I'll be right behind you.
I've got your back, too.
Thank you, everyone.
Squad's amped up and ready to go.
Don't worry. I'll pick up your dentures if you drop them, Grandpa.
Please do.
Ooh, Alvin's like, oh,
What,
I
no
gotta
pithy
shut down.
retort?
I guess that means we're all ready.
Let's make our final preparations before setting off.
Okay, Wingle's
Elise,
words.
what happened? You're tottering all over
Interrupted.
the place. I was staring at the windmill, and now the world keeps spinning.
It is a nice windmill. Also, I need to think about something. Huh. Now I feel mighty stupid. For some reason, when I first played through the game, like, I always just thought that, like, I was always confused why Dracel was like, oh, I've never been to the ocean before. Because I could have sworn when you come into town and, like, this ledge, I don't know why, but I always thought this ledge was ocean. Like, I guess I never looked at it. Like, I looked at it at, like, this height. I, like, ignored the trees and other buildings and stuff, and I was like, that's open ocean. I don't know. I feel really stupid. I kind of want to go over to the other area to check and make sure that doesn't lead to anything, but, like, I don't know what I was thinking. I really don't. Upon reflection now, like, you can see down in the city. How did I never notice that before? I feel really dumb.
That man in black suddenly started speaking some weird language.
That was Longdao, the language of the clan that used to rule Azure.
Do you speak it?
I mean, since he knew what it was, maybe.
Not really, but I can understand it to some degree.
But what made him abruptly start speaking like that?
It appeared to be some sort of battlefield transformation. A side effect of his booster, perhaps.
Does that mean I'll start speaking some weird language too?
Only if you get a cool Super Saiyan form where your hair spikes up and turns pure white, then you're gray.
Then you wouldn't be able to talk to anyone.
Relax, that won't happen. His booster is totally different from Tipo. And if you did start speaking some weird language, I would totally learn it so we could still talk.
I believe it.
Thank you.
Are you good with languages, though?
Well, that's beside the point.
I'm gonna take that as a no. A wyvern's die. Ooh, what do you eat? What do you eat, sir? Tell me.
Flying was so much fun!
The wyverns weren't as scary as I thought they'd be.
Well, I mean, they're not Rathaloses. Rathalosi? Whatever.
I'm just glad they didn't eat you.
Too bad they didn't eat Alvin the traitor.
They'd probably just throw him back up.
Oh, did I forget to mention wyverns only eat children? But they don't eat their flesh. They nibble away at their souls, so gently that the kids don't even notice. While you were enjoying soaring through the sky, most of your soul could have been chewed away.
That's a lie. That's total nonsense.
I was right to be afraid!
They make it too easy.
Yeah, they kind of do. Okay. Let's see, I have money. Everybody's back in party. Let's cash these points in. Everybody gets some stats up. Looks like I already cashed in a few of them. That or they didn't have any. Okay. Cool. And then, do I have materials? Not really. Shoot. I have some money though, so let's go and get some armor for people. Don't know which people, just people in general. Mithril guard, mithril coat, mithril plate. Big jump for Alvin. And then sell that. I really don't need most of these, but I don't want to sell them either. I mean, I think I can buy them without much problem, but not sure how important that is. Let's get this for Elise, because she's in battle party. Sell that. That was dumb. I should have given that to Leia. Oh well. You'll get upgraded later, because we don't use you right now. Alright, we got to tell Giselle goodbye. And then head out on our way. Yep, let's hit it. It's time to partay.
Thank you for everything.
Please return home safely. For my brother as well.
You have my word, young madam.
And even if he has a little trouble doing that, we'll make sure he gets back to it.
Then let's be off.
To Fennmont. We've got a king to beat up. Alright, we're getting close. We're back in the night climb.
I believe we just need to follow this road to reach Fennmont.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, I believe... What is this? Yeah, this puts us just outside of Fort Gondola. And I believe we can skip straight back to, what is that? Sherrilton. From, here. And while we're over here partying with the wyverns...
And the walking begins.
I'm sure you can see why it wouldn't be practical to ride the wyverns into Fennmont.
You'd get spotted right away!
Yes, there'd be no avoiding a battle, and civilians would get dragged into it.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But is it really okay to leave the wyverns alone like that?
They're tough. They can probably beat other monsters pretty well.
They shouldn't have anything to fear from the monsters.
Or, well, it depends if these are more like Seragios or Rathalos. Because if it's like a Rathalos or a Raytheon, then it needs to worry for the Seragios. But if it's a Seragios, then it gets to be Alpha Predator, except for when the Apexes show up and scare all of them off.
Because the monsters are their friends?
Oh, no. The wyverns may look docile, but they can be quite tough when they need to be. Monsters aren't their friends. Monsters are their food.
Really?
Oh, I was right to be afraid!
Okay, what have we here? Bee's nest.
Huh?
Oh snap. Also, the people out here are enemies, but I think they're guards? I don't know. They don't look like the guards when you actually get into Fennmont. Because they were in, what, the red gear? And that's not red gear. Also, I like how as you get closer, it becomes more and more night. Can we sneak this? We sneak this. You can't catch me. Okay. Steal this. Fruit salad. Don't know what that does. Probably will use it. Also, what's over to the side? That's another side area, but we need to proceed north.
Stop!
Let's see, this is a larger area. As you go on in the game, like, you know, the earlier areas were like 1 or 2 paths for like the roads. This is like later, this is 3, and there's a side 4th area. But we're skipping that one, because I don't need it. I can just go straight to where I'm going. Oh, I love doing stuff on New Game Plus, because it makes things so much easier. Like, I could just go through that area, and I missed out on nothing, because I'm already like... shoot, like 15, 20 levels above curve. I'm pretty far ahead. And we've made it back to Fennmont. Seems like things are pretty bad, though.
What's going on?
Hey, look!
Isn't that...
Uh-oh.
The lab!
The Lance of Kresnik is in there. Let's go.
Let's hope the smoke is that the lance blew up. Okay. Fennmont, Spirit-lit Seat of Kings. I feel like that's a side quest that could be something important. Hopefully it's not anything important. Anyways, return to Fennmont.
Back in Fennmont at last.
Been a while, yeah?
All thanks to you and the others.
Can you believe this is where we first met? That feels like forever ago.
I suppose it does. This probably isn't something I need to say again, but
I know. There's no time for waxing sentimental.
Not even a little?
right.
Okay, not even a little. Also, now we get to properly explore Fennmont a bit more. We were a little bit railroaded before. Important building is this one up here. Yeah, this is the trading post, aka the mall. This is where your shops are. Let's see. Armor shop. Let's hand you what we found on the road. Donate mats. Hit left. Not too much. Gothic guard though. Cardigan. Ooh, that's a big booster, Jude. Okay, these are some big boost ones. I wish you could see what like the average level is or like would be. Also, wow. Okay, that's a wow on Rowan. I feel like we're undergearing him quite a bit, considering that that's 180 points. What can we sell that I really don't care about, if anything? Also, how much is that? 9,000? Oh boy. Do we have anything that's super valuable? Does not seem like it. At least not much. Could sell like these, but I don't particularly want to, because it's hard to get those back. I guess we'll just leave. Alright, so we need to head over towards the lab, I guess. The smoke came from this way. I wish you could see the smoke in the sky. That would help. Tully Medical School. Wait, no, this isn't the right way. Arkland Quag, that's the thing. Nope, wrong door. We could go back to Jude's school, but I don't think that going and trying to apologize for missing all of our classes will get him to give your tuition back. Okay, it's this way. Fennmont Research District. Hello, we're here to see the lab. We totally have access permissions, don't worry. We are not here to sneak in and cause acts of sabotage if things aren't already sabotaged enough.
Mr. Eldon?
Doc. Dr. Jude?
Quick, put the helmet back on. Make sure he doesn't try to get up, come after you.
You're hurt pretty badly.
You really are a good guy, aren't you? This dude was the one who issued your arrest warrant. You're like, let's help him out real quick.
Listen to me, Doc. She tricked us. One of the researchers was actually an Ajul spy.
Let me guess, it was the crazy lady with the fire, scissors, sword thing?
When I tried to arrest her, she blew up the entire testing chamber.
Yeah, that sounds about
We'll
right.
carry the wounded to the hospital. Come with me. It sounds like Gaius is making his move.
We'll carry you to the hospital. Man then gets up and has to walk there on his own.
We can't waste any more time.
Everybody in, we're going exploring. Hi, we have access permissions. Don't question us. Welcome back to the Fort Research Center. Let's go to the Lance of Kresnik. Okay, that's just an invisible wall. It seemed like it would be shaped like people, or like there would be some people there or something. But I guess we're just going for it. Is there anything over here? No, it looks like they took away the collectibles. And we can't go back in the sewer. We're just here. This is no longer a dungeon. We're here for show. Okay, Lance of Kresnik was back this way.
Now what? Doesn't sound like knocking will get us in.
So did we teleport to the Kresnik door in the other room, or was the door we just clicked on broken? Okay. I don't know what knocking's gonna accomplish.
The Lance of Kresnik is just beyond this door.
There's got to be another way in. Let's look for it.
Time to get sneaky beaky. Also, it looks like we did teleport straight through the room to the Kresnik door. Okay, so what's this other door? That's not a door. Okay. Did we ever go in rooms up top? Because it could be something up here. Because let's see. That's a Kresnik door. And then we've got doors up here that may lead to observation platforms or something. Intuition was correct.
What was
Go
that?
me. That or there may just be something up here we should check out.
What?
Okay, the tanks seem to be empty.
You okay?
Isn't that the lady from
I don't
Himmel?
know anything. I'm sorry.
Isn't she?
It's the mayor!
I was right.
Hang in there.
You know, they probably, now that I think about it, they probably attacked Hamil to get people to put in the tanks to power up the lands.
The mayor of Hamil?
That's kind of horrifying.
They did say that the Rashigal army invaded the village.
Scratch the kinda, it's just horrifying.
All the villagers frozen solid. No! No!
Hey, come back to us. Don't give up.
She's been through some stuff.
Oh no! Mayor!
Oh boy.
It's Professor House all over again.
Add one more to the list of people we need to revengeance.
The villagers were frozen solid? What could that mean? Is this what Gaius's henchwoman meant when she said the power of a great spirit?
I mean, Undine probably could freeze them.
This woman was knocking on death's door. She might have been delusional.
I don't know. Anything's possible in a crazy world like
Either
this.
way, this is unforgivable.
Got an idea, Sasuke?
I wonder if it'll work the same.
Try to open up the tanks? Oh no, there are people in there. I saw this one at the end of the cutscene. I was like, oh, there's no one in there. But let's see, 2 of them are full. And that's too many. I feel you.
Are you thinking about the mayor? I understand how you feel. My teacher at school was killed by that same awful machine.
And it also got a great show made by him, canceled. Or not made by him, made about him.
It's not that. It's that I'm not actually sad at all.
Oh boy.
Is Elise a heartless monster?
No more than Jude.
Elise.
Considering how many people have you punched to death so far, Jude? Just on this adventure?
Do you think she got what she deserved?
Of course not. The mayor suffered horribly. What happened was so awful.
Would a heartless monster get so mad about what happened to the mayor? Would she shed tears over it?
Here's a hint, no.
No,
You're good, kid.
I guess not. We have to destroy that stupid lance.
Yep. You're not feeling heartless, you're just a little bit preoccupied right now. I mean, thoughts of destroying, thoughts of having to deal with all of this and destroy what's causing it, it's a bit more pressing than worrying about the people who are being hurt first.
Can this
Should probably
contraption
save
help
them
us?
before you worry about anything else.
It might let us look in on the lance.
System,
Here's the
bring up
video
camera
feed.
12.
That's remarkable, Jude.
Enhance, zoom in on the console.
There's nothing there.
Wait, what? Where'd the lance go?
The lance of Kresnik is gone. Did that explosion destroy it?
No, there would be bits and pieces of it everywhere.
Surely it would leave some wreckage behind.
Rowan gets it,
Perhaps the lance was moved before the explosion occurred.
but moved where?
That's the only logical explanation.
And why? And oh no.
But move to where?
Mila, look! I found a recording of what happened.
How useful. Play it.
Is that the spy Mr. Eldon talked about?
Yep, it's crazy, lady.
She's the one from our last visit.
You're right. She was the one that attacked us.
Hey, what you got there?
It looks like someone discovered her ruse, so she detonated a bomb.
But isn't she a Najul spy? If I were in her shoes, I wouldn't risk my life like that even if my cover was blown.
Well, that's just you. Maybe she's crazier than you. Answer, actually, she is crazier than you. We saw that
In
firsthand.
the game of espionage, a dead body can still provide valuable intel.
Then how about this? Maybe she planned to blow up the Lance all along, and Mr. Eldon finding her was just a coincidence.
No, that doesn't work. If she was gonna blow up the land, she wouldn't have waited this long. She would have blown it up when we blew her cover. Or when we were, like, attacking her.
If Jude's theory is true, then it's likely that the girl didn't know the Lance had left the facility.
That means she's now either on her way to the location where the Lance was taken.
Or trying to find out where that location is.
Either way, maybe we should find her, because that might help
In
us.
either case, we might find out something if we can catch her.
Mila's on the same wavelength as I am.
According to the timestamp on the video, the explosion only happened half an hour ago.
You know, I should probably be worried that I'm on the same wavelength as Mila.
Then she's probably still in the city.
She's a little bit too metal for me. I would like to
We
be
need
more
find
chill.
that girl.
Alright, well, we've got another goal. Look for the girl in red within Fennmont. Alright, well, we'll go hunting for her next episode. So this has been Jet1, and I will see you next time as we get on that.